Welcome to Podnutz Daily for April 21st, 2009, episode number 163. We are going, make this announcement first, right off the bat. 6 o'clock, I don't have enough time to prepare for the show at 6 o'clock, so I'm changing the time of the show from 6 o'clock to 6:30. If this is going to cause an uproar, then let me know. You got to send me emails because I asked you guys if it would be okay if I changed the time of the show. Everybody seemed to be pretty cool with it. I got some positives and some people saying it doesn't matter, so that's what I'm going to do. 6:30, it gives me more time. We'll have more prepared shows. It'll be cool, awesome. You'll love it. If there's a huge problem, you got to email me, let me know, and I'll change it back. If it's going to be a huge problem for you guys, I will change it back. But that's what I would like to do as of right now. So let's do shows at 6:30 from now on. Monday and Wednesday, I will change it on the website so to lessen the confusion, but definitely Monday, Wednesday, 6:30. You're going to notice things are looking a little different on the camera today. I bought an iMac. Some of you might know I was building a Hackintosh, and I was bragging about that, about how awesome it was, and how I don't have to pay money for a Mac and this kind of thing. And I'll tell you what, though the Hackintosh is really cool, you know, it's going to have bugs. It wasn't designed, OS 10 was not designed for that PC hardware, just like stock PC hardware. So there was little bugs here and there, probably not enough to bother the normal consumer. Like I couldn't get sleep mode, and that actually created a huge problem for me and my audio equipment not being able to get sleep mode. So that was one of the reasons why I needed to buy a Mac. So I'm selling the Hackintosh. I sold my Mac Mini. I'm selling my EPC, and that'll basically cover the cost of the iMac, so I don't have to feel too bad about spending what I spent on it. I got it at Micro Center. It was actually a good deal. It's a 2.66 gigahertz Core 2 Duo 20-inch iMac for $1,000. It was $1,200 with a $200 mail-in rebate. So we got it for $999. Selling the Hackintosh, selling the Mac Mini, selling the Acer PC will cover that price. I'll be breaking even, so that'll work out pretty good. I do recommend doing the Hackintosh project, especially if you haven't tried a Mac yet. It's really fun. Let's just say it's rewarding. After you get past figuring out how to do everything, and once you get Leopard up and running, it runs great. It actually runs great on the PC hardware, but powering down and starting up could get a little funny. Sleep mode, impossible to get working, in my experience. And drivers here and there, but once you get everything loaded, it works pretty good. So it's something I would recommend just to try. If you haven't tried a Mac yet, that's a great way to get introduced to it. And I just want to say I bought a retail copy of Leopard. I didn't just steal Leopard, so I am paying for the operating system that I'm using when I did the Hackintosh, so I just want to let you know that. I sold it on Craigslist to a guy that I actually had it up on eBay, and then I sold it to a guy on Craigslist who has I'm so mad because this guy on Craigslist, he's from New Jersey, which is the next state over from Pennsylvania. He said, oh yeah, I would like to buy this. We worked the price out. He said he's going to come to my shop today and pick it up. So I actually ended the auction on Craigslist because he was going to buy it, and the guy freaking flaked out on me. And I'm so mad. He might still be getting back to me. I don't know. He seemed pretty legit. I mean, I know where he lives. Let's put it that way. And I know his name. Craigslist is the flakiest place on the planet. You will not find a flakier place. You will not find, and when I say that, I mean, you will not find a place where somebody will tell you they will do something and then not do it any more than Craigslist. That is the flakiest place on the planet. Do not count on anybody to do what they say they're going to do on Craigslist until you have your money in your hand and the person has driven off in their car or whatever. You're okay. But up until that point, consider the deal up in the air. Mike is saying, New Jersey, what do you expect? All right, enough complaining. I'm going to get straight into some voicemails. I'll read some emails, then I'll go over what I did in the shop because I have some stuff, but I want to get it a little more refined. So let's see how far this takes us. These are some voicemails. By the way, I love the iMac. It's so awesome. I'm just hooking my headphones up here. I'll tell you something funny about the iMac. You know, I wanted to get the iMac because I wanted a Mac, and Macs work. That's just what they do. They work. I just plugged my headphones in there. So I took it home, took it out of the box. I didn't put a scratch on it. I was very careful. Plugged it in, started it up. Leopard started right up. I filled out all the information to configure it, gave my name and all that stuff, and then I hit the next button. And the little pinwheel, which is what you get in Leopard or OS 10, it's a little pinwheel that spins around, spins around. It's like the hourglass in Windows, basically the same concept. It just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. I let it go for a half an hour, and then I'm like, after it was spinning for 1 minute, I said something's wrong, and then it went spinning for half an hour. I knew something was wrong at that point. Yeah, the beach ball, they call it, the beach ball. Well, it ran for half an hour, and as it's spinning, I call Apple on the phone. I said, I just bought an iMac. The reason I bought an iMac is because I didn't want to have any problems. I'm sick of the problems, and I'm getting the spinning beach ball. Well, she's like, well, you just reboot the system. It might work. I said, well, what if it doesn't? What does this mean? Does it mean I have a bad hard drive? Is this foretelling me of bad things to come? They're like, no, just reboot the machine. It might work. I said, I know it might work, but why is this happening now? Does this happen to a lot of people? And I just went off for like 20 minutes until I felt a little better. I rebooted the machine. Everything was fine. So that was okay. Anyway, Apples were supposed to just work. You know, that's their claim to fame. And the first thing I do, I take it out of the box. It's not working. It ain't right. But I haven't had a problem since. So maybe it was just a fluky thing. Maybe I plugged my Ethernet cable in at the wrong time, something like that. Here's some voicemails. First, voicemails from Simon to Rafa.
Hi, can I see Simon calling from very sunny Sunday on that.
Okay, did you guys hear that? Because in the chat room, you're acting like that sounded crazy. What's wrong with the sound? Does it sound okay in the chat room or on your end, guys? How does it sound? Echo. You're hearing echo? No echo anymore? Nebin, are you still hearing echo? I'll play it again. Most of the clip was bad. It was distorted. Okay. All right, let's try it one more time. You guys tell me how it sounds. Here we go. Same message.
Hi, good day, Steve. This is Simon calling from actually very sunny Pembrokeshire today on Saturday the 18th. Listening to episode 162, there was some ongoing chat regarding ECS motherboards and obtaining drivers. Obviously, if you're installing XP, then use your XP install CD with the driver packs from driverpacks.net installed, and I bet you that'll pick up most of the drivers you need. If you need to find some odd drivers for certainly the older boards, ECS is actually the manufacturer also for a retail brand called PC Chips. Or at least they used to be called PC Chips. A lot of the ECS boards are just remanufactured PC Chips boards and vice versa. And certainly PC Chips used to have a pretty decent website where you could download drivers, etc. if you needed them. So have a look out for the PC Chips website, and that might solve the locating the drivers issue. Keep up the good work. Cheers.
Okay, Simon talked about using driver packs, the driver packs disc. For that ECS motherboard, I could not find the drivers for. And